So we finna get into Hubslife downfall. So from what I remember, I think this is the dude that made like that be on TikTok. I don't really be on TikTok that much. So the dude that be on TikTok that be talking about his 9 to 5 stuff. So we gonna see what happened to Barrett. I thought he was doing good, but I guess not. So shit, you about to see.
I'm just gonna say this straight off the bat. This is gonna be one of my most unemployed videos you guys have ever watched. I feel like it was just I just gotta talk about this. This was actually recommended to me.
Yeah, ain't gonna lie. I low-key forgot Barrett existed, ain't gonna lie. So for the nigga to have like a downfall, like goddamn, like what the fuck was you doing?
From a member in my Discord server, so make sure to go join that up, link in the description. But yeah, it all starts here, right? There's this influencer who goes by the name of Hubslife. Now Hubslife is not just an influencer, he's a lifestyle influencer. And he's a lifestyle influencer who shows off his daily routine, working a 9 to 5. Here's one of his videos. Day in the life of a guy with a 9 to 5. As you can see, pack up.
Oh yeah. See it. I think this is the most viral one. I think this is the one I saw. Yeah, this is the one I saw. And I'm like, damn. Nigga, that's what he like for real? But then I was like, I mean, it ain't too bad though for some people. I mean, like some people like that. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay. But it just came and went.
That's one of his staples, slowly putting the MacBook inside the backpack. Senior analyst at a Fortune 500 company. He says he genuinely enjoys what he does.
That's hard to find though. It's hard to find something that you genuinely like to do though. You know what I mean? Like so if he ain't capping, which yeah, so if he ain't capping, then damn, like shit, you had it like made though, I guess. Like, you know, you able to get paid for something you really love to do, or you really learn to love to do, you know? Nah, frozen dinner is crazy, I ain't gonna lie.
And you all get the gist. Basically a lifestyle influencer showing off his daily routine. Whatever, right? That's cool. Now some people see his content as depressing. They see his lifestyle and they're like, God, bro, I would never want to live like this. This man is stuck in the matrix.
Stuck in the matrix, my nigga. Really? Like, it's cool. It's just a 9 to 5, man.
Man's living in a simulation.
I'm gonna let it play. My fault. I'm gonna let it play.
Music does make this very depressing. If the music was different, I feel like it'd be less depressing. Like, imagine if this man had Passion Fruit by Drake in the background instead of this.
See, that don't sound, you know?
But that's besides the point. While many people do see his content as depressing, others found his content very refreshing. I mean, when everyone online is living this extraordinary
Okay, I peeped the bar. Hold on. Okay.
life with Lambos, mansions, and all the finer things, he's over here living a pretty normal life with a 9 to 5 office job. That's 10 times more relatable than most styles of content. And he was also a huge advocate for this 9 to 5 lifestyle. In this video, you can see he says, normalize the 9 to 5 life. Social media portrays a false reality, where normal is associated with becoming financially free at age 20 and being your own boss.
Step into Wix Studio, the platform for agencies and enterprises. Kick off projects in a workspace that's designed for your workflow.
Etc.
Like I was saying, nah, like that's the thing though. Like the 9 to 5 ain't like bad or anything like that. You know what I mean? I feel like the people. I feel like you can't really speak on it too much unless you actually like did it. You know what I mean? Like you actually did the 9 to 5. Like you actually put those hours in, like in traffic and all that. Like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like if you ain't never done that before, then you can't really speak on what would be better or worse. You know what I mean? Because how can something be worse than the other if you never tried it? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, shit, I fuck with a 9 to 5. If it's like something cool, like I fuck with it.
What I'm saying is, it's okay to work a normal job and live a normal life. You can still be successful and still be happy, which I agree with. I completely agree with that. I've said this many times on the channel before, but a lot of people will see a 16-year-old with a Lambo and believe that they need to get that when they're 16, or maybe even younger.
You get caught up in that.
Because that's just very, very, very unrealistic. Don't get me wrong, it's possible, but that isn't normal, and that shouldn't be normalized, you know? And a lot of people think that they're behind in life because they're not the same level as that 16-year-old.
That's facts, bro. Like people be thinking people be thinking that they like delayed or they don't got no emotion or nothing like that. But you comparing that to the 1%ers. You know what I mean? Like how you comparing that to the people that's like 1 in a million, 1 in a billion, whatever the hell. You know what I mean? Like how you compare yourself to that? You know, you gotta be realistic. And if you're gonna compare yourself, at least compare yourself to shit. You're like, you know, people that you kind of like close to in a healthy way. You know what I mean? Like, oh, my boy winning, my boy doing this, he got this motion, da. That should motivate you to be like, or you look yourself in the mirror and be like, damn, am I moving how I'm supposed to be moving? You get me? So you gotta be like that. And then once you figure that out, that's when you could go in and feel like where you stack up at. Like where do you, like, you know what I mean? How do you stack up compared to your friends and your people that you want to see win? So if I want to see someone win, how do I stack up to them? Because I want to win too.
But in reality, they're doing just fine. But here's another video where he says, so it turns out you don't need to quit your job. You don't need to escape the matrix, in quotes. And you don't need to be a millionaire by 30 either. Turns out the grass is greener where you water it. Use your 9 to 5 to build the life you want. Now keep that in mind. Keep that in mind.
I feel like I already know what's coming up. Damn, I feel like I already know what's coming up. I'm gonna say it just in case. Just so if I'm right, I can say I'm right. He finna say, cause imagine you get like, so you're on TikTok, you get hella views, you're starting to get money, you're starting to get people that want sponsors, but your whole brand is built around working a 9 to 5. So how are you gonna be able to capitalize? You know, how you gonna be able to stay familiar with the 9 to 5 people if you're not living a 9 to 5 life no more? And that's your whole brand. And there's a lot of people, then like if you move to that next tax bracket and you start living a high life, not that many people live a high life. So you're gonna have way more people to, you know what I mean, less people to compare to, less viewers, less people that's gonna understand you on that level. So play yourself.
Use your 9 to 5 to build the life you want. But yeah, Hubslife, he's a pretty big advocate for this 9 to 5 lifestyle, and in most of his videos on IG, I notice he'll also use this hashtag, normalize the norm. And from him being relatable, he's garnered a pretty big audience on TikTok and Instagram. And he continued to create his content, you know, until he got to a point where he didn't need to work his job anymore, so he decided to quit. Last day at my...
What'd I say? Told you. Like shit, I'll quit too. But like, I mean, it depends how much I'm making. It depends, like, damn. I don't know how old he is, but I like wait till I'm able to, like, I got I stack up some real bread or something. Like I'll wait until my fame die out, but then if my fame die out, I might as well keep the 9 to 5. Never mind, man. Stop talking.
9 to 5. Yep, you read that right. Today marks the end of an era. I've been struggling for a while now. Imagine working a full-time job, filming that full-time job, editing and posting a video of that job every day for 700 plus days, and becoming a new dad on top of that. It starts to wear on you. You start to show up less in all facets of life. You start going through the motions in everything you do. You start forgetting why you started this in the first place. So I've made this decision based on what's best for myself, my family, and you guys. Today I will be leaving my 9 to 5 to pursue a new kind of 9 to 5. A person often meets his destiny.
That nigga like he would turn his jersey. That nigga like he hanging his jersey up. Damn.
On the road he took to avoid. It's a nice little quote right here. Now, a lot of people did not take Hubslife quitting very lightly.
I fuck with the
in
cut,
the
my
comments,
boy.
you can see a lot of people in uproar that he actually quit. You tried to sell us that it's okay to have a 9 to 5 job, and now you're leaving that life because you can escape from it and because of the social media opinions.
Come on, man.
This guy spent so much time trying to normalize and glorify the 9 to 5 only to get out of the 9 to 5. Moral of the story is working the 9 to 5 is okay, but the goal should always be to get out of the rat race. So as you can see, a lot.
That's true. They got a point.
A lot of people are angry that he quit. Now, you may be wondering, what is his new profession since he quit this 9 to 5 office job that he had? Well, it's being a full-time influencer. He still does his day in the life videos, except they're less relatable to his audience. And people absolutely hate that. And people also hate
hey,
they're less relatable
hey, nah.
and people
Bro, niggas just say anything. Bro fell off. Alright, bro. They just no one got a 9 to 5. Just another generic male influencer now. Sad. Nigga said bro fell off. And it's crazy. It's like a nigga fell off on TikTok, but nigga technically up in real life because he quit the 9 to 5. Ain't that kind of crazy? Like bro fell off on the internet, but he up in real life. But you get your money off the internet, so he might fuck on the fall off in real life too. So let me shut up.
And people are also hating, as you can see, because he was this TikToker glorifying the 9 to 5 lifestyle and that normal life, saying it's completely fine to work, yet he ended up ultimately quitting his 9 to 5 job to becoming an influencer. And videos like this don't
expect it though.
When you build a
Mostly everyone would.
To leave your 9 to 5, but your
Most
content
people will
revolves
leave
around the 9 to 5, so you can't quit your job.
I'm broke, bro.
And in the caption it says, "Will you quit your job to do social media full time?" I get this question all the time. The answer, no, I wouldn't quit my job to do this full time.
Plus I gotta make sure my nigga eat. You know what I'm saying? He let me react to the video. I gotta let my nigga eat too. He get his ad revenue.
I love my 9 to 5 as it provides health, insurance, steady income, 401k, structure, career growth opportunities, etc. I enjoy the people I work with.
9 to 5 cool.
Like the work that I do. I've been making videos for a very long time as a hobby and passion of mine. I left the 9 to 5 years ago to pursue videography and social media full time for a startup company. I travel 2 to 3 weekends a month filming shows and content nonstop, while also filming and editing content throughout.
So he pretty much saying he always he's pretty much saying he always been on the internet doing whatever, but I guess he had to choose. He had to choose between them.
I ever had and was working twice as hard. It got to the point of burnout, and I started to lose the passion for video I always had. I realized that once my hobby, in quotes, became a job, it wasn't fun anymore. I ended up going back to corporate America and have never looked back. Taking the risk opened up my eyes to the beauty of having a good, stable job. There is something to be said for stability and routine. I started documenting my normal everyday life through this account to serve as my creative outlet to my mundane office job. Here we are. Moral of the story, you don't have to quit your job to pursue other passions. A 9 to 5 job is just a chapter in your story, not the entire book. Use a 9 to 5 to finance a life you truly want to live.
Now, before my boys say something, let me say something. He think he's slick. He's trying to switch it up. So he tried to make it seem like the 9 to 5. He tried to make it seem like the 9 to 5 wasn't a chapter. Like he tried to make it seem on his TikToks. He made it seem like, okay, this is how my life is gonna look like for the rest of my life. But then now, since he getting that pushback on the internet, now he getting that pushback on the internet. He's trying to switch it up like, oh, no, it's just a chapter, to get to your next phase in life, using 9 to 5 to finance your dreams and your lifestyle. But you wasn't making it like that though. You made it seem like all you did was work, wake, sleep, eat, work, dog. Like what?
In your story, not the entire book. Use a 9 to 5 to finance a life you truly want to live. Which I agree. I feel like your 9 to 5 should be used to finance a life.
I agree too. I just want to make that clear. Like if that's your goal, do your thing then. Like if the 9 to 5 isn't your dream, but you want to use a 9 to 5 for your dream, then achieve your dreams then. Shit.
If you truly want to live, that's what you want to do. Let's say you want to be a YouTuber. Hey, use your 9 to 5 to fund that YouTuber lifestyle. And then when you can quit your 9 to 5 to live that YouTuber life, then do that. But in Hubslife's case, for at least this video, it's a bit contradicting when he's saying he wouldn't quit his full-time job and he loves his 9 to 5 and he genuinely likes the work that he does, then he ends up quitting. I can see why a lot of people are seeing
that's what I said.
A bit contradicting. Here's another video. Why you should stick with your 9 to 5 jobs. Stability.
Hey, look. Yeah, you're cooked. When niggas start putting like trying to flip the script, like, oh, this is why you should keep your 9 to 5. Stability, benefits, job security, work-life balance, builds steady wealth, low risk, grit. Okay, nigga, why didn't you stay then? Fuck, you telling me why I should stay, nigga? Why didn't you stay?
Benefits, job security, work/life balance, build steady wealth, low risk career development. But once again, he says, use your 9 to 5 as a foundation to help you build the life you want. Like, I understand people are mad that he quit his job, but at the same time, like, we can't sit here and act like there weren't any signs. I think what makes it bad, though, is that he built his whole brand on the motto of, like, normalizing the 9 to 5s. Yeah, he ended up...
Cameron, I fuck with you, Cameron. You're a real nigga, bro. You're a real nigga, Cameron, bro. I fuck with you.
He's now going live on TikTok and begging for galaxies.
That's the house, bro. I gotta get a galaxy, guys. Send me something, man. Time to get living. I don't know if I saw a galaxy come through, man. I can't answer any of these. You gotta send me a galaxy, bro. Sam, thank you for the first gift. Roses on deck. I don't know. I think roses are like not a galaxy. I'm gonna answer all these questions, but I really can't right now. Sam, where's the galaxy, bro? I'll answer like 10 questions if you said galaxy.
I ain't lie, I don't know. Hold on.
This man sounds like a crackhead fiending for crack. Yo, let me just get a galaxy.
My bad, I zoned out a little bit. Okay, what the hell? Like, so, oh, bird fell off. You on that one app. Damn. Begging for a galaxy is crazy. That nigga is down bad. Fuck.
There's also this rumor going around on TikTok where...
But he not like really down bad though. Like he's still gonna get to his bread. I'm just talking shit.
People think Hubslife rented out an office and continued to make his 9 to 5 videos, but during the research of this, I didn't find much proof of that. So I'm not gonna say he did. I see a lot of people saying that he did on TikTok, and like I feel like that's just crazy to say when there's no real proof of that. There's also this Reddit post I found.
That's the thing. That's also a thing though. When niggas feel like you're on the downward spiral, they just start adding shit to the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you could be on some shit like, oh, whoopty whoop, guy's car towed. And then next you know it, someone else saying he got his car towed. But then they also found some stolen clothes up in there too. And then next you know, the second person, oh, they got some stolen clothes and they found some jewelry up in it. Like, niggas like to add shit on there. Like, nigga, I just got my car towed, bruh, because I parked in the red. Like, the fuck you on? What you talking about? Who you talking to?
Drama surrounding his name is completely fake. Hot take. Hubslife created fake drama to grow his brand. Until the last couple of days, Hubslife views were plummeting. A lot of people turned their backs on him after he abandoned the 9 to 5 to do full-time.
Damn, I thought a bad point.
The number of views he was receiving a couple of weeks ago versus the views these last few days. His views now are almost...
Chewy has delightful creations of salmon or beef, sensational options from Fancy Feast.
Let me know if I should cut the ads out or not. Let me know if I should cut the ads out or not. I'll keep them in there. So y'all could just, you know what I mean?
Comparable to
keep on watching.
He was getting when he worked his day job.
Fuck it, if I watch, y'all watch.
Something to fix it. So I'm fully convinced his stunt on TikTok was planned. He knew what would piss people off, and it worked. Views are up again. People are making videos about him and talking about him.
I'm making a video about him, so the nigga, you right?
People are engaging with his content.
It's working.
More, albeit a lot of negative, but all press is good press. Just my thoughts. Now, I'm not gonna lie. This is not a bad theory. This is not a bad theory. I think if that was his goal, to quit his 9 to 5 and get all this drama, I think that was a very good idea. But I wonder how this will work, let's say 3 months from now. Like, how do you keep this up?
Yeah, that's the thing, yeah.
Quick, you know? People are on a drama, then they just move on, you know, to the next drama.
That's facts, though.
The next issue that's happening. So,
you might just be the hot thing for the week or for the month. And then now you right back down. You back down.
I wonder if this were to be true, how would Hubslife carry this for the next like 2, 3, 4 months, or at least a year? What's funny is people also think that Hubslife's wife is tired of him being a lifestyle influencer or a full lifestyle influencer.
Damn.
The way his wife looks so fed up. She's kind of giving that man like, oh nah, I do not want to be on camera right now. But hey, we got.
Nah, don't tell me he gave his wife the egg. Ha, no. She maybe just didn't want to be on cam.
Take into account, they're at an airport. Sometimes at airports, you go there while you're tired. You're not trying to talk to anybody. You just want to get on that plane.
That's I'll be in the morning.
But
I'm not trying to talk to you.
The whole situation, right? I understand why people are mad, but if I was in his position, I'd probably do the exact same thing, just a bit differently. Like at the end of the day, it seems like he quit his job to pursue his passion and be with his kid more. And I'm pretty sure.
Damn, like nigga can't be with his kids. Damn, he can't do shit on the internet, bro. They won't let you hang out with your family.
Is that people followed him because he was the quote-unquote 9 9-to-5 guy. And now that he's not working his 9 to 5 anymore, he's not as relatable / interesting to his audience. The content that made him interesting was him working that mundane office job and him saying that it's okay to live a normal lifestyle. And now that that's gone, there's not really much of a reason for his audience to watch him. Even though he's still making the day in the life videos, those are nowhere near close to being as relatable as the videos where he was waking up for his job.
Duh.
And still going to work.
So it's like,
a lot of people can relate to that. A lot of people are working a job that they don't like, and they have to get up for it every day to pay the bills. And they saw Hubslife as like, oh, this guy is just like me. But now Hubslife is this.
Niggas is not trying to go to work, bruh. Unless your work is your passion, you really love that shit. Niggas ain't trying to go to work.
It's full-time influencer, and people don't relate to him anymore.
Or if anything, they'll work on something. Like I said, like your passion, they'll work on something that they enjoy. Like if you enjoy making videos on YouTube, you're gonna work on YouTube. You know what I mean? And you gotta choose that than, being a valet or something.
Because he's not the 9-to-5er like he used to be. I don't mean for that to sound like a 9-to-5 is a bad thing, because I don't think 9-to-5s are bad. But y'all get my point. And what makes it even worse is that he's begging on TikTok Live, saying that's how he's living, which makes it seem like he quit his job just to beg. When in reality, he quit his job because...
That's crazy. Nigga quit, but that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Quit your job to beg is nasty. Nigga hustling backwards.
Was his passion, and he also wanted to spend more time with his son. I feel like if his content wasn't so heavily focused on him working his 9-to-5, it's okay to work a 9-to-5. No one would care that he even quit. What makes his situation so bad is that to his audience, it looks like he did a complete 180, and a lot of people just don't like that. What he should have done differently, in my opinion, is maybe find a new content style or series that works that wasn't so heavily focused on his 9-to-5. So when he quit,
damn, that nigga, he know what he talking about. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, I mean, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that.
He still made that, but unfortunately he didn't, and here he is now getting a lot of hate for quitting his 9-to-5. But yeah, that's the unemployed news for the day. Let me know what y'all think in the comments section below.
Definitely the unemployed news of the day. God damn. Hey, shout out to my.
That being said, this is gonna wrap up the video. If you guys made this far, I appreciate you. Twitch camera WAK.
I appreciate you, buddy.
Twitter camera WAK. Discord link in the description.
I appreciate you for making a video, because I would not have known this, bruh. Like, I'm employed, so I would not have known none of this. I ain't saying you unemployed, but you know what I mean? But nah, yeah, and a lie. That's the thing, though. I kind of come with it, though. Like, he probably should have spoke to someone, like some kind of marketing dude, to see, like, before he quit, so he could get a good estimate or kind of see the situation. Like, okay, I'm a 9-to-5 guy. How can I diversify my content so that it's not heavily centered on me working this job that I'm going to leave and quit? Like, damn, that kind of come with it, though. But, like, even if it's not that, and it's like, oh, I want to spend time with my kid more. Hey, make that, like, fuck it. Like, fuck the money. Your kid's going to care more about the time you was with them than you working. So, that's a good choice to me. But, if you still here watching this reaction, I appreciate y'all, because this is hell long. You know what I mean? But this is a good-ass video. Shout out to my boy Cameron. You know what I mean? I'm going to get with y'all in the next video. All right? Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I'm out. Peace.